Little kids up in here working the drive-thru.
Well, take a look at this video. We discovered it, WHS 11 News, right here last year. It shows a child behind the counter working at a Louisville McDonald's. Today, we now know that it's a 10-year-old child. And the U.S. Department of Labor found this is not the only 10-year-old who worked there. Sometimes those kids were working as late as 2 o'clock in the morning. And now that store, along with 2 other owners, are being fined a total of $212,000. WHS 11's Alexis Jones first reported on the video of the child workers at a Louisville McDonald's last year, and now the consequences.
It's been a few months since I last visited the McDonald's here on Taylor Boulevard. Then owner Bauer Foods LLC said the children working behind the counter weren't employees, but newly released findings from the Labor Department say otherwise.
They got little kids up in here working the drive-thru.
The viral video that's still shocking to watch.
This is ridiculous, and wonder why the line's wrapped around, because I got these little kids up in this mother.
This is the moment customer Nathan Pitts pulled up to a window at the McDonald's in August. Pitts and his girlfriend say they were disgusted to find 2 children taking and making orders around midnight. We blur the kids' faces to protect their identity. Pitts says they looked as young as 10 years old.
The fact that these kids just handed me my drinks is me off.
In a statement, Bauer Foods LLC said, quote, "We are aware of the incident and can confirm the minors shown in the video are not employees of the restaurant. They are children of some of our employees." However, according to the Labor Department findings, the 2 children were employed and sometimes worked as late as 2 in the morning. The investigation also shows they prepared food orders, cleaned the store, worked the drive-thru, and operated a deep fryer.
This is the one that was most egregious to me, because that's a terrible work safety violation.
Labor attorney Adam Johnson says kids must be over 14 years old to work at a restaurant in Kentucky. And even if they are 14, they can't use certain equipment or work past 7 p.m. Though the Taylor Boulevard location has to pay more than $39,000 for violations, Johnson says that's not enough.
A business is not going to learn anything by being slapped on the wrist for $39,000.
Johnson says the state should increase the fine, allow private attorneys to sue the owner, and provide more oversight so no other child is exploited.
This is a case of a business needing to be told what they can and cannot do, and the only way that ever comes about is more robust enforcement and more people feeling comfortable with asserting their rights.
In Louisville, Alexis Jones, WHS 11 on your side.
And the U.S. Department of Labor looked at 3 different franchisees who operate more than 60 McDonald's across Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, and Ohio. Now, they found between the 62 restaurants, more than 300 children worked more than the legally permitted hours there and worked with equipment that they're not permitted to be around, like hot grills, ovens, and deep fryers with hot oil. Just from the Louisville-based Bauer Food LLC, they employed 24 minors under the age of 16, more than the legally permitted hours.